Hello, welcome back. So, it's been long awaited, but we are almost here. INZOI is almost here. We have approximately, at the time of recording, it's the 23rd today. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We have 5 days, guys. Guys, come on, guys. 5 days, guys. 5 days. So excited. But you know, we are lucky enough to even get a demo, and that's what I'm here to tell you, show you about, get you like all my reviews and everything like that. So yeah, let's get into the game. I mean, I played for like a good 11 hours so far. My aim is to get at least 100 hours before the game actually drops. Yes, are we hearing correctly? Yes, 100 hours. I'm about to get real. Come on. So yes, I decided that I wanted to do some building today because I love a good build. If you know me and my previous videos on this channel, you know that I've been building a lot with Sims as well. RIP Sims, I ain't playing you again, sorry, but it had to be said. Anyways, INZOI, hello, welcome onto the scene. We welcome you. Hello. I've been waiting a whole year. I've been waiting, okay, a whole year, far too long. But anyways, let me stop the yippee yapper. Let's hop into the game and see what we can build. All right. So I decided to get some inspiration off of Pinterest, but I've already kind of had the idea in my head that I wanted to do like a British style home. More of a not rich. It's not a rich British home, but it's a classy British home. Some may say that this is just my normal house, you know, like there's different parts of the UK where you go to, and depending on where you're from and where you go, certain things may look posh, certain things may look rich, but then for others it could just be like, yeah, you know, that's my neighbor, in it, you know, type of thing. But the truth is, right, the truth is, Britain, when it comes to our houses, yeah, we do a good job. Not gonna underline, you know, houses, but we build our houses with bricks and stones. All right, cobblestones and all. I've been, I've been playing Hogwarts too much, and I've been playing Hogwarts a bit too much. But yeah, I mean, I love me a good British home. I love building. My previous videos as well. Like I just been doing like semi big houses. I don't know if I could do a small house, just because I don't know. I just don't know. Anywho's, but that's sort of like the plan. I think halfway through, I'm not even gonna lie, like once I was in here, especially because it's like in the demo mode, there's gonna be certain things that's not perfect, which I'm not gonna like critique on too much. I just hope that most of the things get sorted, like most of the bugs get sorted, because at some point I must have removed everything, right? I must have removed everything, and then like it just glitched. I couldn't get back, so I just basically had to go back to the main screen and then reopen my build again. And I had to do that like where you're watching it now to where I am as I'm recording this. I probably had to reset it, maybe not the entire game, but just go back to the main menu maybe about three times, because sometimes it would just bug out. And I realized now it's like if you zoom out too fast and zoom back in, it's not gonna load everything as it should. So yeah, it's just one of those things that I think after the demo it will be fixed, because these are high quality textures and resolutions that we're working with, so it's expected, especially if you don't have a super high-end PC. I mean, I'm running on a 2060. Yeah, my boyfriend's on FaceTime trying to help me out because I have no clue. It's his old GPU, so running on a 2060 with a Ryzen 5 5600X, I believe. My RAM is 32, DDR4 obviously, and the game runs fine. Like, I won't say it's slow, it doesn't really bug out, it doesn't really crash out as much in terms of like actual gameplay, besides what I just said about zooming in and zooming out, but I think that's just development stuff. But my PC runs it fine. I think even if you have a higher spec PC, I've also noticed, because I've watched some live streams as well, and there's a lot of ghosting. Like when you're moving objects around, there's ghosting and things, which happens, but I think that's another development thing. Will probably get cleared up during once the game's released in early access on the 28th, in 5 days, guys 5 days. Come on, guys, 5 days. I'm so excited, honestly. Like, even just to get this demo is something else, honestly. Like, it's like, since, like, to be fair, like, let me tell you something. So I only started getting back into games when which is almost a year ago now, right? Crazy to believe. He's on FaceTime, not even paying attention. But anyways, we're moving on. Yeah, almost like a year ago, getting back into games or whatever. And this is probably like one of the first games that I saw, I believe, that I was really like, oh my goodness, this is very good. This is too good. Like, this can't be fake, because I know that there was another game. I can't even remember what it was called, but it was sort of like a rip-off of a GTA game. Can't really remember what that was called, but there was a whole bunch of news on that, and I thought, oh snap, like, is every kind of game that's gonna come out now gonna be like this one? Is it just a joke type of thing? But then once I started seeing like creators getting access from the creators, the developers themselves, and actually doing like play tests and everything like this, I was like, yeah, this game is legit. This game has to be legit, because you know, this game has to be legit. And I was totally looking forward to it, until like I realized, like, okay, typing it on Steam, oh, it's not even there, like it doesn't even come up or whatever. So I'm like, bro, like, it's a bit disappointed, but I was like, okay, cool. People are saying it's coming out in 2025. So at this time it was like 2024. Around 2025 is gonna come out. Mid 25 is gonna come out. Mid 25 is gonna come out, right? So I'm here eagerly, patiently waiting, and I'm like, it's not really coming off my mind. So I'm constantly, daily, in and out watching playtests of these creators making like INZOIs and everything like that. So I'm super into it and everything. So the time now has come, right, where, oh wait, no, before we get here, right, so I saw a lot of these creators playtesting it, right, and the moment that I realized that creator studio was available, the day that I saw that it was available on like Steam, the creator studio, like the first demo release, right, I saw it the day after it closed. I think it was on like the 26th of August or something like that, or 28th of August, something like that, and I must have viewed it on the next day, and I was like, seriously? And people were like, yeah, it's been out for like 3 weeks, and I'm like, what do you mean it's been out for 3 weeks? Like, how come I was watching people playtest and didn't say anything about it? What do you mean? So I was so fuming. I was fuming that I missed it, right? But fast forward now, 2025, we're in March, 5 days till early access release, right? We're here, we get to play a demo right, of the building studios and the character studios as well. And from the hours that I've played, the 11 hours that I've played, I'm spending more time in the builds because I love to build. The character customization also on par as well, very good. But my thing is to build, and the building process of this is very easy, very simple. It's not difficult. I mean, if we had to compare it to the Sims, if we need to, it's out of the park. Honestly, it's out of the park. It's one of those things where it's like, it's a complete upgrade. And especially the fact that for the things that you want to make the home look nice, right? For the things that you want to make the home look nice, you don't have to go and pay like an extra, you won't have to go and pay like an extra £15, $15, $20, £20, whatever, to go and get an update, a DLC or whatever. You wouldn't have to go and buy that and miss out certain things, right? All of these things are included in the game right off the bat. And I appreciate that, coming from the fact that I didn't really mind having to download mods and stuff for Sims. I really didn't mind that because it allowed me to access, other creators, and get back into the process of using Blender and all these types of things, like all these different types of softwares, right? And so it kind of encouraged me to also like get back into that game and start making my own type of thing. Did I make my own? Nah, I didn't. Let's not even talk about that. But I wanted to, but like the fact that that opportunity was there as well, I enjoyed it. But the fact that my vision that I wanted for Sims can come to life with INZOI, because it's a lot more realistic. The style that I'm into, like when I used to do drawings and stuff, is very similar to what INZOI produces. So this is why I'm looking forward to playing a lot more and exploring like the storylines and the builds and all the different types of like mods that will eventually come through, and like just the whole journey of this. It's great to be at the beginning, knowing that we could have our say in things and the creators will actually listen. I know that there's been live streams with the official developers and things like this. I've joined a few, I won't lie, and they definitely do listen to their consumers, the people that's going to play, because what is a game if you're not actually listening to the people who's playing the game? Like you can only just from one perspective, and then it doesn't really work for everyone, But I love how the developers are listening and taking on board our our thoughts and stuff. So I think that's really cool. I don't know what else to say. I mean, like, as I'm building and things like this, there's a lot to take in and learn and everything like this, but the UI and everything, the controls are very what's the word, are very easy to use. I don't want to use easy, intuitive, right? They're very intuitive, and it's not difficult. Like, I think even if you've never played a sim game before, or simulation game before, you'll get the grasp pretty easily. It'll be pretty easy to take on this game. But the one thing I would say that I would like to see an improvement on is maybe I don't, to be fair, actually, I don't know, maybe because it is in the demo, or it's like, you know, going to be released when the early access comes out. But better like keyboard controls and shortcuts when it comes to builds and things. I know some are introduced right now, like V basically gets you like basically your mouse click back, G is the grid and things like this, but I think it would be pretty cool to kind of have more keyboard shortcuts in terms of like building and things like this. But I think from what I've played so far, I think it's been all right. I don't really want to talk about things that everyone else talks about, like, you know, hair and things like this. I think it's just from a development standpoint, and understanding that, you know, it's not the developers that want to not have, you know, different hair types to suit different types of people and things like that. I think it's more a limit on the software and how the software will, you know, work with those different type of textures and things like that. I think it's just it's just one of those things, whether it's in a game, whether it's in a movie, all these different types of things. I think it's just a software thing. So I don't really want to get into like hair types or whatever, but if we do have to, they're nice. I like them. They're versatile. The amount of colors that you can do, different styles, different textures, everything like this is, yeah, it's very nice. I would say though, it's like every time I want to say I would say though, there's like nothing really to critique about it that comes to mind straight away. So I think we're on the right track here. But we're 15 minutes in. I've been talking for so long. It doesn't even feel like I've been talking, guys. 5 days, guys. 5 days. I'm so excited. Literally, I'm so excited. But I think I'm gonna probably speed some stuff up. Let you guys just listen to some chill music and watch me build this 4-bedroom. I believe it is. I think it's a 4-bedroom with a study and an ensuite. Or maybe actually, before I do some speed builds, and like, I think I want to just talk with you guys actually. Yeah, I think I want to just talk with you guys. So first off, let's talk about the house, right? Shall we? Let's talk about the house. All right, cool. Let's talk about the house. So talking about this house, all right, let's play, because I'm sort of like doing a voiceover. Let me be real, it's not a live stream, but I would love to do live streams, you know, guys, come on. I really want to do live streams. That'll be so cool. And I guess I could start at any time really. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I think during the times where it's like I don't really be chatting when I'm building, I'm so focused and whatever, so I don't really be chatting that much. But I think once I get familiar with certain things, we'll be on a roll, you know, we'll be on a roll. All right, cool. So let's speed this up a bit and let's actually get to here. Guys, if you know about DaVinci Resolve, please, how do I speed up? How do I speed stuff up so that I can watch it in fast mode? Is it J? Pretty sure it was J at some point. No, okay, maybe not. Like 2 times? I don't know. Oh, my keyboard just stopped working, so that helps. Yeah, this is not right. Okay, let me turn this down. And let's kind of like just talk through. Yeah, my keyboard is dead, guys. Oh. Sometimes I'm like so overwhelmed that I forget the basics. My keyboard was turned off. Guys, please Forgive me. Forgive me. All right, cool. So let's just kind of speed through this. Let's talk about this little garage that I made, right? Which low-key I like, but I feel like I don't know. But let's kind of speed this up. I feel like let's speed this up so that I can talk without delay. Talk without delay, because sometimes it get like that, All right, let's speed this up 800 times. Is that too much though? Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe it might just be perfect. How long is that? So we're at 24. This is about 20 minutes, guys. Is that a bit long? I might have to chop it up. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, let's start talking about this house. I got the idea from Pinterest, I believe. Yeah, I just saw like some Pinterest. If you want to check out my Pinterest, I'll leave it in the description below. But I have a lot of like house ideas in my Pinterest folder, and this is one that just come up, so I just figured that I might get some inspo from it. Not exactly recreate it, but just get some inspo from it. So we're starting off with the shed, right? Shed was pretty simple. Like at first I thought it would be too high up, because I didn't really want it to be too high, but you can't make it smaller without it interfering with the main house. So they basically all have to be the same, which I hope they kind of figure out if we can do multiple heights together. But I don't know, we'll see in the end. But yeah, I stuck with this at first, like these colors at first, because I wasn't even sure what kind of main house I wanted to do, and I think this is very typical of a British back garden shed, like just brown slats, windows, and a door. I think that's just a shed in general. What? But yeah, I think it's more house than it is garden, because UK houses is like this. It's great, but it's so stupid at the same time, because they look big on the outside, but the moment you get inside, you're just kind of like, there's nothing in here. There's literally only like one bedroom. So why is the house giving 5 bedrooms and there's a studio in here? Like, it don't make no sense. So as I'm building here, what I saw on the reference, my Pinterest reference, right, was sort of like a platform, or like metal pavement slabs, but I couldn't really understand if they had it or not, or if it was just unavailable, or I just didn't know how to do it right. So I tried to do it, and this is as low as it can go. It's not completely flush with the ground, so it's more of like a mini platform, which eventually I think I didn't go with it. I used something different. But yeah, this is one thing that I really hope they get right once it's been released, just because I really like houses. It just makes it look a bit more, like rich, modern, like modern rich type. So after a few sort of play arounds and getting familiar with sort of like what I'm doing, right, I realized that I couldn't do this particular style, right? So I think I moved on. Yeah, I think I moved on and then just kind of like focused on the car and like how I wanted the car to have its own sort of like driveway without it actually being a driveway, So then I I think we moved onto the stairs. Yeah, right. So we moved onto the stairs, and what I realize now is that whenever you build a house, right, whether, I don't know whether if this is in real life or just in game, I don't know, but it's the same with The Sims as well. Build the stairs first. Get your stairs correct, right? Get your stairs positioned the way that you want it to get positioned, because basically it's the foundation of your home and where all the rest of the rooms will stand. So it's important to get your stairs right and see where things lie from there, because right now I'm struggling. It's like I don't know how it's gonna look. It's like I'm trying to do a bathroom and then an entranceway, and then it's like it's not making any sense. So I just feel sometimes like, yeah, definitely do the stairs first. It's important. Well, at least in a British inspired home, I guess. Maybe in different houses, maybe larger houses, it might not matter so much, but I feel like that's a rule of thumb when it comes to building. You know, build the stairs first. And so now I kind of just reset the block foundation and actually looked at my reference, because this is the one thing about me. It's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna, you know, look at the reference and build off of the reference. I start building and forget about the reference. I literally start building and forget about the reference. So at this point I started looking at the reference and it became a lot easier. You know, I think at the beginning I was trying to get familiar with the keys and you know, rotations and things like this. Granted that my keyboard is like almost dead. I don't have batteries for it, so I struggle a bit here and there, but for the most part it's mouse click stuff, and the toolbar at the top, it just has everything that you need. It's just obviously like keyboard shortcuts are shortcuts, and they're much easier to, you know, move around things. And so here I'm a bit like, I don't know whether to have a dining room connecting with the living room, or should I put a wall there, and then all these different types of things. So I was just playing around a bit, and I think we ended up sort of like settling on, I think I actually skipped it and then just moved and worked onto the front at this point, because it was just stressing me out. So I think I just did the windows and fitted all the windows into the house, and I think my window placement was pretty good. I think I might just be emphasizing British homes a lot, but that's the whole point of this this build. It is a British build, and I think it's because it's my first one. I'm quite passionate, I'm quite excited about it. So if I say British homes a lot, you know, subscribe in it. So right now we're moving up top, I think, trying to build upstairs. Here I was kind of freeballing the reference, but I realized eventually, again, it's best to just follow the plan, right? Follow the plan. So I think I just continue following the guidelines, and then eventually we got somewhere. And then once we started like building everything, once we started building everything, we started adding doors, added all the doors, and then lights too. And then so yeah, I kind of go back and I start going like back and forth, because some things are just too stressful to think all in one go, right? So I think I ended up doing the fencing, right? Originally I've left the original foundation that was there before, like at least for the gardening, because that's one thing I can't do, whether it's in INZOI or Sims, like outdoor furnishing when it comes to plants, trees and all of that nature stuff. Yeah, that's not me. I don't do that. I just maybe add 1 or 2 trees or whatever. But now we're working on the slabs, right, what I was talking about before. I think this one makes it a lot cleaner, makes it look so much cleaner. So that's kind of like where I like it the most. So now I was a bit confused because I was like, why am I adding a door to this side and then a door to the other side? Like, it's not gonna make much sense. So I just kind of left that for a bit and just added the slabs at the back of the house to exit the sliding doors into the garage as well. I think that also looks very nice. I've seen like houses like that, especially like American houses, like the more luxury houses. They have those, but I'm thinking like, why not? So over here I made sort of like a little block, yeah, a little box. I don't know what you call it, but it's basically just an entranceway to go to the backyard. So if somebody wanted to go just work in the garage and then work on their car, work in a shed and then work on their car at the same time, they can just walk through this part, so they don't have to walk through the entire house, right, every single time. So they can walk through here. And obviously for me in real life, obviously I would say that part is like locked with like lock and key, so that strangers don't just come walking in. But also the part where that is, right, I think I'm jumping ahead. I'm talking about that bit, but what you're seeing now is just like me adding a bit more trees and things like that. But we're talking about this little block that's on the top part of the screen next to the shed, right? So yeah, it's just an entryway to get through to the garden. If you're like wanting to just, and then I added a door so that when you go through it, you can also enter the kitchen as well. So let's say, for example, they're about to have like a party and things like this, and you know, everyone's out in the garden, but nobody's coming to like the front to open the door. So you just walk straight to the back, and you know, you can go straight to the garden through there. You know, so I think that was a good touch. I like that. As you can see now, it's starting to come together a bit. We're gonna do a bit more work in the garden. So adding like a deck, and not a deck, like, you know, some seating areas and a barbie, right? I wanted to do like some stone stuff, but I was like, yeah, nah, that's not for me. So I just added some like decoration, some flower beds and things like this. And yeah, I think the garden looks all right. I'm not gonna lie. Just adjusting the windows, I think the garden looks good. All right, we're back. Where was we? Yeah, so I'm just like, now I'm just adjusting the pavement. I've changed the time of day just so I can see what it looks like at night. I think this is important. Why? I don't know. For me, I just think that's important, just to make sure that like you're getting all the colors right and all the angles right, especially like the lighting, like that's on the floor as well. I think it's important to get those right as well. And so yeah, I think we're coming up to the end. Just like, you know, just checking the foundations of everything. I think it looks pretty good for now, I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks pretty good. Again, just changing the time of day, just making sure everything is good. Like, I didn't really like the colors of the walls. The walls were a bit, I don't know, they just look kind of old and scruffy, so I kind of just changed the time of day and looked at the wallpaper. and I think I settled on white for a wide portion of the time, but I think in the next half I started to, you know, change that slightly. Instead of like stock white, I went for more like tan color, like a super light tan color. I think that's much nicer. But yeah, here I'm just checking out like fundamental stuff like windows, walls, flooring, making sure like they're all the colors that I want it to be. So I'm just going through now, just changing all the colors of the windows, making sure that it aligns with the house. And then I think I painted the walls of the house. Yeah, I think I did that after. Yeah, I did, just kind of got rid of some trees and then just pushed them back to the garden. Got rid of the car frame, the car park frame fence thing, and just changed it to a car shade. I think that looks so much nicer. And so yeah, I just added that. I think that looks really nice. I don't think that's really British though, but it's definitely semi-realistic. Let's call it that, semi-realistic. But yeah, again, just dealing with some fundamentals here, just dealing with the handrails. I think I went with the clear ones. I think they look really nice, really sleek. And yeah, and then we're just moving on to the roofing. Why was the roofing so much easier to do in this game than it was The Sims? I don't know, because I used to struggle a lot with the roofing, but it didn't seem too difficult. Maybe because I did get the practice and how it was when I was playing Sims, so it just kind of felt easier, I guess. I don't know, but the fact that you can customize each and every aspect of the roof and different aspects of each object, I really like that. Just gives it more character, you know, gives it more character and makes it feel like a real build, a real creation, you know. So I'm just adding a bit more details. I look back on my references and yeah, pretty much that was it for this half. I think the outside, this is what it looks like. And yeah, we will now, I guess, go inside. I guess we'll go inside and like start like, you know, working on the inside. All right, so where did we leave off? What did we leave on? Is that how you say it? What did we leave on? Where did we last? How do you say it? What? How do you say it? I have no idea. Anyways, starting from where we last was. All right. Continuing. Right. Previously on the last episode. Now it's the new episode. All right. Okay. Now that I got my head screwed on, we are moving back into the rooms. We're now focusing on each individual room, and I think we start off in the girls' bedroom. Yeah, the girls' bedroom, I believe. Okay, yeah. Well, before we, you know, did the walls and everything like that, but now we're oh, actually no, because I couldn't make my mind up. I actually could not make my mind up, so I decided to start on the bathroom because it was the most simplest thing, because it doesn't take too much to think about. Although I spent about a good 20 minutes trying to figure out whether I wanted a shower or a bath, I ended up putting both. So there's that. But I think I did a really good job on this bathroom. I like the color scheme, everything about it. Like, I would really love for this to be my bathroom, because baby, it looks good. And that's no cap. That's no cap, baby, no cap. This bathroom's real good. The mosaic tiles and the tiled floors. I don't know what kind of floors they are, but they're real nice. I'm not gonna lie, actually, I had something very similar to this in my house, but they was just black and white. Yeah, it was like black and white. So I think maybe that's kind of like where I got it from. But the whole theme of this is quite nice. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna speed up each room now so that you guys can just, like, you know, stop listening to me, because I've been talking for half an hour now, guys. 5 days I've been talking for half an hour, right? I'll be talking way more, but I'm just so excited for this game. Like, this game is so good. Like, even just building, it's a different type of euphoria, mate. It's a different type of euphoria that I'm feeling, and I feel good. It feels good. So I'm here, I'm designing, I'm doing my thing. Guys, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, because this is just the beginning, right? This is just the beginning of a new era. Yeah, this is the beginning of a new era, and I'm excited to move forward with INZOI. You know, so if you enjoy my commentary, you enjoy the creations that I make, you know, whether it's a house, whether it's a character, you know, join me here. I don't know, I'm not here every day, bro, but I'm here. You get me? Like, I'm here. I do want to try and do some live streaming, you know, so that we can talk and just hang out together. Other times, you know, it's just an edited version, you just watch a speed build, but I'll be here, and I hope you are too. So join me as I play INZOI, guys. 5 days, guys, you don't know how excited I am. Like, I can't leave. Like, right now I can't leave. I said I was gonna go, but I can't, because even just watching it back, it's like I need to hop back into the game, because it's not done, right, guys? It's not done. We're not finished. We're just beginning, right? This is just the beginning. It's just the beginning, guys. But, you know, remember, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Listen to some chill music, and I'm out. Peace.